Hi fans, and welcome to the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium here just inside the bottom gates of the University of New Brunswick campus. Home court of the St. Thomas Tommies basketball programs. This will be the Tommy men taking on Mount St. Vincent men. Final game of the day one here at the Ken Gould tournament, 12th annual. What a game the Mystic women and Tommy women put on. Two-pointer decided in the final 3 seconds. Last season, the STU men, first in the conference at 15-3, MSVU, one game less than that at 12-6. MSVU lost in the quarterfinals to Mount A, were upset by Mount A, who finished behind them in the standings. Tommies beat Mount A in the semifinals, then lost to Holland in the final here on home court. Recaps of last year for both of these teams. Lots of turnover in the clubs. We'll talk about that. Well, some turnover in the clubs at least. We'll talk about that. But first, we'll pick up the starting lineup for the Mount St. Vincent University Mystics. 5 is Isaac Matheson. Matheson, 10 points a game last season. 6, Chase Tynes. Out of U Ottawa is Tynes. 13 is Sam Gillett. Second year, St. Mary's and Bedford, Nova Scotia. Seven is Jaden Smith, fourth year out of Citadel and St. FX. And 24 is going to be Jackson Smith. The Tommies, it's Florian, who's going to wear 0. 4 is Reese Hassan. 6, Tanner Hoyt. Noah McCarthy, the big addition in the offseason for the Tommies. Leading scorer at 21 a game last season was McCarthy. First team All-ACAA in the conference over from Mount A. And there is the reigning ACAA Player of the Year, CCA All-Canadian. First team All-Conference player, Jeffrey Lavoie, wearing 13 for the Tommies. Set to go in this one. Should be another super entertaining contest here. The Florian will be jumping center against Tynes. Tynes. Is that Tynes? Let's see who that is jumping. I've got 6 Tynes and I've got him listed at 6 foot. I'm guessing there might be a change in roster numbers that I don't have. Jaden Smith for Isaac Matheson. Florian on the rebound, off for Hassan. Reese Hassan across the parking lot from the Reds to the Tommies this year. Swapped jerseys with Gaio Isaiah. Hoyt misses, rebound taken away. Hassan falls. Isaac Matheson on the lay-in. First 2 points to the Mystics. Hoyt for Florian. Noah McCarthy. Tanner Hoyt. Jackson Smith on the takeaway. Jackson Smith with speed. Reese Hassan cuts back in front of Isaac Matheson. Played just over a minute, 2-0 Mystics. Miss there. With Tanner Hoyt with the make out of the corner. Only a 2-pointer. Matheson. Rebound, Hassan. Lavoie with the slip. Dunn lost the handle out of bounds. Vince Littleton in for Tanner Hoyt. It's going to be a moving screen, almost certainly there. Go on number 6. I'm just going to fire up the phone here 1 second. Just check to make sure that got the right name there for number 6. Just let me give a quick check here of that. The play goes on. Try to keep up a little bit. Tommies with the score there. Littleton for the steal, has Lavoie. Lavoie corrals it. On the miss. Rebound taken away by the Mount. 6, Chase Tynes. I've just got the wrong height there on Tynes. He's 6'5". That's better. That squares things up for me. Ted Braden checks in for Harrison Florian. Braden back in the green and gold of the Tommies after being 1 year at Algonquin. Last year at Algonquin, over 11 points, just about 10 boards and 3 assists for Ted Braden. Will bring more toughness, depth on the front line for the Tommies. Will Braden. And he's a stellar defender, pretty good on the offensive end as well. There you see Braden in the post against Gillette. On the shot there was Littleton. Jaden Smith for Jackson Smith. Foul goes on Reese Hassan. Going to send Jackson Smith to the line out of Beachville, Nova Scotia. Third year, 14.2 points, 5 rebounds, over 2 assists, nearly 2.5 assists a game for Smith last season. And a fun player to watch as well. He can light it up. I have to guess that Jaden should have asked Coach DePalma this before the game. 2 fellows with the last name Smith, one Jaden, one Jackson, both out of Beachville, Nova Scotia. Have to think that they're probably brothers. .44, 7 minutes to go, first quarter. Tommies and Mystics. Final game of the opening day of the Ken Gould. Picked off by Littleton. Littleton into traffic, gets a shot up. That's Tynes. Tynes puts the shoulder down. That's going to be an offensive foul on Chase Tynes. Lavoie. Too strong from the outside. Rebound, Gillett. Ahead for Matheson. Matheson for Tynes on the miss. Outlet McCarthy. Knocked the pass out of bounds. He's tangled up there with a Mystics player on the run up. 4-4, 6:15 to play. Matheson blocked by Lavoie. It's Lavoie now on the run out for Braden. Braden with the fake. Braden had it knocked away into the hands of Jackson Smith. Ahead for Chase Tynes. Tynes can't get it to go off the rim, but he gets the own rebound, and it goes. Lavoie in the front court. Littleton. Rebound Matheson. Lavoie onto the floor. Littleton for Braden. Braden on the fake. Now from 18. Braden has it punched away by Matheson. Ahead for Jaden Smith. Sets up to shoot the three out of the corner and drains it. Way too open. Amos and Florian set to check in for STU. 9 for Mystics. Braden's off, Florian's on. Sub for the shooter. Lavoie is the shooter. Foul went on number 6, Chase Tynes, I believe. Third team foul on the Mystics this quarter. Tommies down 5 in the early going. Lavoie makes the second, make it a 4-point game. Owen Amos checks in. Amos out of Miramichi Valley High School. Now in his third year with the Tommies. That's hard to believe as well. Tynes was looking for the acrobatic pass. Lost it out of bounds. McCarthy will inbound. With Littleton in the backcourt. Littleton, reverse dribble, back for McCarthy. Harrison Florian with the runner, scores 2. Florian with the block, step in. I think if he'd just stood straight up, he was going to be okay. Isaac Matheson on the line. Front rim on the first. The Tommies will take their positions. Matheson, 70% free throw shooter last season. Makes the second. Strong take there by McCarthy, but it doesn't go down. Mystics on the run. Now they're going to settle into some offense. Long shot made by Jaden Smith. 13-7, Mystics. Isaac Matheson on the run out. He scores 2. Timeout Tommies. As it's 15-7. And it's the Mystics pushing the pace on STU. So we talked to Brad James and I in the podcast this week. Had a nice chat with Coach Hickey and All-Canadian Jeffrey Lavoie to tee up the Tommies season. Not aware of that podcast. It's a relatively new thing and only sharing because you can get some insight on the Tommies in this week's episode. Podcast is called Late Scratches. Find it on most of your top podcast applications, wherever you so may choose to listen. Late Scratches, just search for Late Scratches podcast, you're going to find it. About the 34-minute mark, I think it is, we start talking Tommy men. First half hour plus of the show is Coach Connors and Kylie Roy talking Tommy women. So get up to speed there. A good 35-40 minute conversation with Coach Hickey and Jeffrey Lavoie. Have a little fun there as well with a couple of the segments that we do on the pod. So check that out, bit of a preview. I'll talk a little bit about what they said, of course, through this. High expectations this season. The Tommies are deep. They expect to be good. They expect the challenge. They want to win. Of course, that's what you want at this level. I think they're better. They think they're tougher than they were last year. They certainly seem to be deeper than me. I saw them at the Milner tournament against 3 U Sport schools in Rossay at Rossay Netherwood School. Boy, it was tough battles there against the U Sport schools for the Tommies. High level of competition they face. Harrison Florian with the steal. Florian's going to dribble to the front court. Ethan Tumwine looking for Florian in the post. He's got it against Gillett, who's going to back him in. Harrison Florian, nice touch. Owen Amos on the steal, looking back for Vince Littleton. That's going to be a foul on Jaden Smith. Subs in, this is going to be Adam Callahan. I know the Callahans are watching along from Cape Breton this evening. Pleased to have you joined in. Fine young man is Adam. Talked to him a few times here over the course of the last 3 years. Hard to believe he's 3 years in. I'm sure things right now in Cape Breton are absolutely stunning. Fall colors. Had an early trip fall there a few years ago, and it was pretty enough then. I can only imagine what it would be like in October in Cape Breton. Ethan Tumwine for 3. Owen Amos rebounds a miss from Jaden Smith. 15-12, Mystics, Amos for Florian. Florian for Littleton in the corner. Littleton. Florian works in the post again. Nice touch again by Harrison Florian. Harrison with at least 6 points here in the early going. Tommies within 1, and it's McCarthy with the steal. McCarthy with the finish. And timeout, Mystics. Whatever Coach Hickey said in the timeout, turned around the Tommies as they rattle off, I think, 8 straight points here against MSVU. And it's timeout. Mount. Things underway here tomorrow at noon. Tommies get to Hurricane, so that means our noon game is going to be Mount A and MSVU on the women's side. Men's game, same 2 schools, is going to go at 2. And it will be Tommy women and the Hurricane women going at 4. Hurricane men, Tommy men will go at 6. That's your action tomorrow. If you're coming down, make sure you buy a Tommy season pass. Don't just buy the tournament pass. Just don't buy the day pass. Get a Tommy season pass. Get you into the Tommy's action all season long. Not only that, on top of that, some great discounts at some wonderful businesses around the city. John Hickey told me a number of them. Lunar Rogue and St. Louis Bar and Grill, I believe, are 2 of the main ones. Maybe more there to that list. Check with the folks when you come in the door and ask about that. While you're coming down, throw a little extra coin in your pocket. There's a canteen here on site. Gatorade water, popcorn. I think I saw some hot dogs going as well. Cotton candy. Candy treats, and of course, big thanks to the folks from Mars Canada for their support here of the Tommies and the treats they've supplied as well for the canteen here on site. That's Callahan. Knocked away by Littleton. 16-15 STU. Jeff Lavoie checks back in for Noah McCarthy. This will put Littleton and Tommies in the backcourt. Gillett. Shake and bake on Owen Amos. Can't get it to drop. And it's Ethan Tommies on the rebound. Ahead for Owen Amos. Off for Jeffrey Lavoie. Lavoie uses the screen. Lavoie on the drive, blocked away by Keegan Fearon, number 20. Fearon, first year out of Bedford. Thought Fearon was there last year, so I'm going to have to check, see whether that's first or second. Got to be second year for Fearon. I must have been asleep when I put together my sheet for the Mystics. 8 teams, and probably one of the last ones I did, so I was probably not fully paying attention. Apologize for that. Clean that up as the weekend goes along. Littleton nails the three-pointer. 19-15 Tommies. Owen Amos was looking for the steal. Instead, it's ahead for Callahan for 2. It's going to be a travel on Lavoie. Good call there by the officials. And the officials for this one, Spencer Jeffrey, Dave Gallagher, who made that call, and Adam Humphrey, who just waved in Sam Gilmore. So it's Gilmore for Gillett. Gilmore out of Bedford. He's going to be in his second year as well. Littleton's going to get the foul, and it's going to be an intentional on Isaac Matheson, or the unsportsmanlike rather. Guess not intentional, the unsporty because of the breakaway. Going to be 2 shots and the ball. We'll send Vince Littleton to the line. Last season, Littleton, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. They're pretty good numbers. 40%. 44% field goal, 42 from deep. That's a really good number. And 66 from the line for Littleton in his 3rd year out of Markham, Ontario. Littleton, I think, got a little sweat or something in his eye. I think that's the unsporty foul, because that would have been a breakaway, is why that one was called. Not that there was malintent in the foul. Littleton misses them both, gets a quick look at the eye from Coach Hickey on the bench, and we're back in play. Tommies to inbound. Owen Amos for Vince Littleton, guarded by Adam Callahan. That last foul went on Matheson, if I didn't say that already. Lavoie on the take. Out of bounds on the Mystics. That's going to go on Jackson Smith. Amos with the reverse lay-in. Beautiful feed from Lavoie, but the lay-in doesn't go in. Callahan dances around the center line. Matheson on the make. Ties us at 19. Amos for Lavoie. 13 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock could be off here. Lavoie on the shot. No good. Rebound off to, that's Jackson Smith on the rebound. 19-19 after the first. Incredibly entertaining quarter number 1. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the 12th Ken Gould Invitational Tournament here, preseason tournament. 4 amazing ACAA schools here at a high caliber of play. Teams fight tooth and nail against one another. In that women's game we saw between MSVU and the Tommies, they just seem to rise against one another. Said it at the start of the broadcast, they bring out the best of one another, and we got an amazing game. This one is a tight one as well, 19-19 after the first. See, the Tommies had a good stretch where they were able to claw themselves back in after getting down 8 or so. I'm going to take a short break, reload with the Honeybee lozenge. Honeybee folks, if you're out there watching, they're a great product. Don't mind mentioning it, but wouldn't hurt you to send me a couple. Just kidding, that would be amazing though. Be back after about a minute for quarter 2. Set for quarter 2, Tommy's ball. Lavoie, that's Riverlance with it. Reese Hassan, Ted Braden, and Ethan Tumwine. Tumwine picked up the dribble. Now finds Hassan. Tumwine, top pops. Tapped out by Lands. Lands out of Rosse high. Hassan for 3. He can shoot from deep. That's a nice looking stroke from Reese Hassan. It's going to be a kick ball from Hassan. Noah McCarthy set to check in. This is for Ethan Tumwine. Chase Tynes will inbound the ball. Keegan Fearon, far side for Gilmore. That's Callahan on the drive. Nice drive by Adam Callahan. Left it just a little short. Tommies on the outside. Lands with the fake. Lands with the drive. He's going to draw a foul, I think, on Callahan. Does indeed go on Callahan, his first. Team's first, the early part of the second quarter. Sends Riverlands to the line. Six-foot, 3-inch wing out of Rosse and the Red Hawks program. All-star at the high school level. I had him as certainly a top 5 player in the province, high school level last season. Behind Muscroft, who's at UNB, I think he was the player of the year and the easy number 1 choice there. Lombriquette from FHS, also pretty good, and there are a couple players out of the Moncton area. Lands anywhere there in that 2 through 5 range, depending on the day you watch the players play, in my view. Hassan on the drive, lost the handle. Outside for McCarthy. McCarthy keeps the dribble alive. He's fouled by somebody there. I think that's going to be Chase Tynes. Might have went on. Ball was on 14. Sam Gilmore. Littleton in for Braden. Interesting substitutions that the Tommies can run here. This is a small lineup they've got out here now. It's Lavoie as the big man. Neither Braden nor Florian in the game. But with Riverlands and Jeffrey Lavoie, still gives you some size. McCarthy missed from the lines. And it's Lavoie who tracks the rebound down after the tap from Lands. That's Reese Hassan. He's long and quick as well. Littleton. Rebound to Tynes. Long pass for Matheson. Defended by Lavoie. Ahead for Lands. Lands on the drive. Good take, rebound, Tynes. Going to have a foul here on the Tommies, I think, McCarthy. No, it goes on Littleton. Jaden Smith back in for the Mystics. Keegan Fearon checks out. First foul on Vince Littleton. Long pass ahead for Callahan. Knocked out by Littleton. It's going to stay Mystics ball. You know, some people aren't. I'm a fan of that long pass. Be able to throw it crisply, but I'm a fan of that pass. Nice work inside by Gilmore. He can't finish. The Tommies knock the rebound out of bounds. Tommies +6, 25-19. Smith, back rimmer, rebound Hassan. Hassan ahead for Littleton. Littleton on the take. And he's going to draw a foul. That's going to go on Matheson. That's going to be at least his second, I believe. Already the fourth foul on the Mystics. Here's Matheson's second. Here comes Harrison Florian in for Jeffrey Lavoie. It was great to spend the 40 minutes or so with Lavoie on the podcast. Hear his thoughts about being a Tommy, and of course, great player here for the Tommies. Be a Tommy for life in one form or another. He's finishing his 5th year of eligibility. Violation, but that counts because it went in. This is the rule now. Subs are there. It's going to be Tom Wiene in for Reese Hassan. Littleton on the rebound. Oh, the Smith miss. Littleton for 3. That one sneaks through for Vincent Littleton. 30-19 Tommies now. That's going to be lost out of bounds by the Mystics. That's Chase Tynes who lost that. Boy, the body language has really changed for the Mystics here in this quarter as the Tommies have gone ahead. They're feeling pretty good and could see it in the body language early in the, well, midway through the first quarter. But the Tommies have turned it around a little bit. It's a change. See the shoulders slumping a little bit more than they were. Still early in the game. There's Callahan. You can bet he's full of confidence. Always is. Ball from Wiene. Quick pass inside for Smith, now cross court. Callahan too strong on that 3-point attempt. Florian corrals the carom. Taken away by Jaden Smith, and Florian's going to pick up the foul. Send Jaden Smith to the line. Second foul on Harrison. He will come out. Ted Braden will check in. So the depth I'm talking about, the Tommies able to run in a Braden off the bench for Florian. They didn't have that last season. That is Lands on the rebound for McCarthy. Braden working in the post. Loose ball to the Mystics. Jaden Smith left that short. Ahead for Braden. Braden off for Lands. I think that was Matheson. It might have been Chase Tynes on the block, one of the two. Sam Gillett checks in. Owen Amos checks in. Kick outside for Amos. Owen Amos makes three. Tommies plus 13, 33-20. 5:45 to go here. Second quarter, Amos with the aggressive foul. Looking for the steal. Fouls Chase Tynes. Fourth team foul. Both teams have four here. Still a long way to go second quarter. We could have a lot of free throws here to finish out Q2. Good crowd on hand for this one. Of course, always room for a few more to jam in here at the pit. If you're watching at home, you're in the Fredericton area, come on down. You're going to want to see teams that are here this weekend. Four of the top teams from around the ACAA. Of course, there's three other teams, UKC, Crandall, and UMBSJ, who will have something to say about that. Crandall in particular on the men's side, they were top three, I think, last year was Crandall. Haven't seen a lot from Crandall roster-wise yet this season, so they are an unknown to me. But yeah, no trouble saying that some great teams in the ACAA here. Gillett leaves that one short, much to the delight of the pro Tommy crowd. Lavoie inbounds for McCarthy. Coach Hickey and the ultra deep Tommies coaching staff running substitutions in at will here. That's the way they want to play. They want to use their depth, keep players fresh. McCarthy on the miss, ball batted around. Braden's going to pick up a foul on the rebound. Isaac Matheson will go to the line to shoot. Could have a lot of this the rest of the quarter. So first on Braden. Fans, if you are watching along at home, you want to give me a shout out at Billsby, B-I-L-L-S-B-Y, B-I-L-L-S-B-Y on X or Twitter or whatever it's called now. Or hit me up with an email. Late scratches, all one word, at outlook.com. Late scratches at outlook.com. They'll all get right here to me. There's a triple made by the Tommies. We know where you're watching from. Always pleased to know that. Tommies push the lead to 16, 38-22. And what a turnaround from that first quarter timeout taken by Coach Hickey and the Tommies. Timeout Mystics. Say it again, it's absolutely amazing to see the Fredericton Fusion youth here this weekend. The deal is any youth in a Fusion jersey or a Tommies gear in free for the weekend. I know Coach Hickey had the Fusion youths that are here joined the Tommies team in the locker room a little bit. Also a few words in the lobby, and they were glued to the Tommies into the court for warm-ups. Great to see the basketball community in Fredericton coming together to support all the teams in a mutual way. Blue communities are all better for that when support one another. McCarthy, Tomwini. McCarthy. That's a rebound off to Smith. And Tynes on the drive. He's going to draw a foul and he'll shoot. It'll be the second on Ted Braden. So that's now 2 on Braden, 2 on Florian. Chase Tynes with the make from the line. Braden collects the rebound, dribbles across half. Braden's going to get right to the rim. No, he's going to kick it back outside. Tomwini. Braden sets the screen for Lavoie. Lavoie for Amos. Three-pointer rims out. That's Tynes on the board. Lavoie hustles back into the play to knock it away. You're getting bowled over in the Braden out, Hassan in. Little mop action going here on the court to dry things out. Matheson, Tomwini, McCarthy, Hassan. Three-pointer no good. Rebound Owen Amos. Gang rebounding for the Tommies. McCarthy with the dipsy doodle move inside. Lavoie with the tip back out. It's on the rebounding action. It is called backcourt. I didn't think that was backcourt if you just tipped it. It's not an intended pass. They didn't have control. Just batted a rebound. I think that's still a loose ball until someone actually has control of it. Official's talking about it now. Well, I guess Coach Hickey's talking about it with official Dave Gallagher. And they're going to confer. Going to confer with Adam Humphrey as to what exactly happened there. We're going to stay with the backcourt call. It will be Mystics ball, 14 seconds on the shot clock in the front court. 3:21 to go in the half. Fouls have slowed the game down here a little bit, the second half of the second quarter. Callahan tips that one off of McCarthy. Veteran move by Adam Callahan. Chase Tynes met by a whole bunch of swinging arms there from the Tommies. Missed who the foul went on. First on Lavoie. 3:10 to go in the half. Probably safe with that. Kynes to the line, miss on the first free throw. Lavoie on the rebound as Kynes misses them both. Amos on the drive. Oh, and Amos scores two. Amos with the takeaway. 3-on-1 Tommies. Amos to Lavoie. Lavoie on the rebound, scores 2 points. Out of bounds, Tommy's ball. That's behind the post for me. Couldn't quite see what was happening there. Lavoie hands off to McCarthy. McCarthy kicks corner. McCarthy now back up top for Lavoie. Lavoie spin move. That one bounces back rim and through for Jeffrey Lavoie. Tommies push the lead to 21. Hassan, tough defense. Ahead for Smith, cross corner pass tipped, but it is Gilmore on the drive. Nice drive by Gilmore. Lavoie with the tip, now it's outside Callahan. He's going to drive. Good defense by Lavoie to just stand up straight. One goes out of bounds. They're going to say that's off of Jaden Smith. The Mystics beside themselves, can't believe that was called off of them. Good conversation with Coach De Palma before the game. Pretty pleased with who he's brought in. Some new faces. Players that already know what he expects. Other players learning what he expects. And, of course, the rookies just learning what it is to be a collegiate player. Amos, fake, pass, corner. Hassan, drive, loses the handle. Callahan for Jackson Smith. Looking inside, picked off Lavoie, ahead for Hassan. Hassan attacks the 10. Rebound Adam Callahan, Reese Hassan. Beautiful move, just didn't get the finish on the far side of the rim. Smooth move there by Jaden Smith to score two. 1-1-1 to go here in the first half. Callahan on Littleton. Littleton holding the ball a bit long there. Could have been a foul after the shot. Gilmore got into Lavoie. No call there. Lavoie asked the official about it. I think on that one, Vince Littleton might have held the ball just a little long. Tamwine on the takeaway and drive, score 2 points. Ethan Tamwine. Hold on Tamwine. Going to shoot two. Lands, Florian, McCarthy check in. Florian's got 2 fouls, 26.4 to go. Key here for him not to pick up another one. Callahan to the line. Callahan, 7.5 points. 2 rebounds, over an assist a game last season. 47% from the field. That's a really good number for Callahan. 53 from three-point land. I believe that's tops in the conference last season for Adam Callahan, percentage-wise. Better than 60% from the free throw line. He's almost better backing up to three-point land and shooting it from there. Plus 50 from there versus 60 from one. I think the math works out in favor of the three, if my mental math is good. Of course, you can't do that. You can't back up and take a three-pointer when you're fouled. I realize that. Florian has it taken away by Smith. Now holding for the last shot of the half are the Mystics. This will be a foul on Lavoie. Lavoie says, I'm not even sure I touched him. How did that happen? Thought we were going to get a backcourt call there myself. Lavoie instead gets the foul. Braden in for Lavoie. It's 2 on Lavoie. 2 on Lavoie, 2 on Braden, 2 on Florian. And again, I'll said it earlier, I think, in this game. No stats here all weekend long, so I won't have a stats pack to read you after the half to let you know rebounds, points, all of that. They are obviously keeping points in the book. I'm not easily able to, get a copy of that. I guess can maybe go take a picture or something. Florian rips on the rebound. Ahead for Lands. Lands with time expiring, gets the shot up. We're going to end the half. The Tommies 46, the Mystics 28. In favor of STU, that score is. So that's 9 for the Mystics in that second quarter versus 27 for STU. That's a big quarter for the Tommies, putting 27 on the board. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Tommies TV in coverage of the Ken Gould Invitational. One back in 15 minutes for the second half. It promises to be more entertaining basketball action. Hi fans, welcome back to the LB Gym for second half, last game of the day here at the Ken Gould tournament. Tommies 46, Mystics 28. The Tommies are hoping they play like they did in the second quarter. For the Mystics, they want to play like they did in the first 5 minutes, where they were out front. That's Matheson with Tynes, Smith, and Gillett, the starting five. Back on for Coach DePalma. First foul of the half goes to Reese Hassan. It's going to be Reese's third. Tommies, it's Hassan, McCarthy, Florian, Lavoie, and Demuine. Tynes is going to draw a foul on McCarthy. Long way to go yet in this one, far from over. Tommies, though, do have the 18-point lead. Florian collects the rebound. On the Tynes miss, there's McCarthy. For Hassan. Back to McCarthy. Hassan draws the foul. It's going to be on Matheson. Matheson's third, team's first. So we have had a number of fouls in this one, so it could be a foul-filled second half as well. Gillett off the miss is Lavoie. Ahead for Hassan. Hassan keeps the dribble alive off his knees. 2 points. Tumweeny. The pass is out of bounds by Chase Tynes. Pressure from the Tommies. Pays off in the turnover. Hassan will inbound. Florian on the catch out of the post. Back for McCarthy. Lavoie's got baseline reverse lay-in. Smith for Smith. McCarthy travel. Fair bit of contact there. Didn't agree with the call from Adam Humphrey. Ball over to the Mystics. Matheson step back three. If you're the Mystics, it's a chip away approach. If you're the Tommies, it's just keep playing your pace, getting your good shots. There's another good shot there from Tumweeny. Smith. That one was tipped up and in, I think, by the Tommies. Closest there is going to be Chase Tynes. Florian sets in the low post. He's looking for the ball. Now it's Hassan. Corner kick, McCarthy. That's a two for Noah McCarthy. Jackson Smith was wide open underneath the bucket. Dines delivered the pass right off of Jackson Smith out of bounds. Nice delivery by Chase Tynes. Hassan from deep. That's 3 points for STU. Timeout Mystics. Coach DePalma doesn't like what he saw on the last couple possessions. Tommies feeling pretty good about where they are right now. Fans again, come on back tomorrow for day 2 of the Ken Gould. It'll be the Mystics and the Mounties. Get us going. Women at noon, men at 2. Tommies and the Hurricanes, women at 4, men at 6 tomorrow. Coming down, remember, buy the season pass, get you some great discounts, some great restaurants around town. St. Louis Bar and Grill, Luna Rogue. Those two I'm pretty sure of. Check though with the Tommy staff if you're questioning that. Also get you into all the Tommy home games, which is going to be entertaining all winter long here for the Tommies. As well, throw some money in your pocket. Like you're bringing some youngsters with you, and do bring your youngsters with you. Little canteen being operated here on site. Cotton candy. Some treat bags. Popcorn. I believe there's Gatorade and water. Throw a few bucks in your pocket, and of course, some amazing treats from Mars Canada as well available. Gillett on the score. That's Braden on the drive. Braden with spin off glass. Can't get it to go down. Rebound by Chase Tynes. He's a good leaper, is Tynes. Matheson got the shot off. Tapped by, I think, Braden off the support wire. Ed Braden says, yeah, I should have finished that one at the other end. Owen Amos, Vince Littleton in. .14 on the shot clock. Lavoie was looking for the steal on the pass for Jaden Smith. Five to shoot. Tynes into the paint. Just about landed on Noah McCarthy. They're tangled up there. They blow that dead just to make sure everyone's okay. Amos, Braden with a catch in the high post. Off for Lavoie as the Tommies run offense. Littleton, miss on the three-pointer. Jackson Smith rebound, out for Jaden Smith. Tynes was looking for the slam finish. Left it on the back rim, but it's taken away by Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith will just lay it in for 2. Lead down to 19. Braden, he's going to be held from behind. Littleton will inbound. Tommies with 4 across. Inbounded for Braden for Lavoie. McCarthy tried to set up in the low post. 7 to shoot for Vince Littleton. Knocked away. Jackson Smith. Ahead to Jaden Smith. Three-pointer. Jaden Smith. Slowly, the Mystics chipping away here. Lead now down to 16. Inside, Braden scores 2, make it 18. Nice feed from Jeff Lavoie. Out of bounds off the Mystics. Mystics were sure that was off of the Tommies. Braden on the take draws the foul. That's going to go on Gillett. Sends Braden to the line. McCarthy out. Tamwini in. Braden good on both free throws. Pushes the lead back to 20, 64-44. River Lands is checked in for the Tommies. Where's number 8? Braden with a block inside on Fearon. Lands launches the 3. Bounces off the top of the backboard out of bounds. Matheson with the score. Mystics with the takeaway, but it's Littleton. Picks it back up. He's going to travel. He rolled around on the floor with it. That is a travel. 17-point lead now for the Tommies. Mystics would love to get this down to 12-ish by the end of this quarter. Going to be another foul. Go on Chase Tynes, I believe. Callahan in for Tynes. Littleton misses the first free throw. Good on the second for the 18-point lead. Littleton looking for the steal. Smith controls. For Smith, Matheson short on the 3. Callahan rebound. Braden gets out the fly swatter and says, we'll send that one out the baseline. Rebound Fearon. Smith nails the three-pointer. Lead now 15. Florian crashes the glass. It'll be Florian to the line shooting 2. Tynes is in for Matheson, who just picked up his 4th foul. Isaac Matheson says, I can't believe I got a foul on that one. Mystics are over the limit. Florian gets that one to drop. That's going to count. Would have been a lane violation on somebody there. But if they go in, no matter who it is, it counts, is the rule. Foul, I think, on River Lands. Lavoie, Hassan, McCarthy back in for STU. With Tamwine and Florian. Smith on the take. Rebound, McCarthy. McCarthy on the push for Lavoie. Lavoie to the corner. Now gets it back in the corner. Lavoie, paint, shot. Florian fights for the rebound, knocks it out of bounds. Tommies plus 17. Callahan. Good defense by Florian just to show on that one. Not reach, forced Callahan into a tougher shot. Tynes on the push out. Callahan, he's good from out there. Oh, that one was down and back out. But it's Keegan Fearon who chases the rebound. Lead back down to 15. Callahan will pick up the foul on Reese Hassan. It'll send Hassan to the line. We are in bonus. Sam Gilmore in for Jackson Smith. Hassan makes the second. Lead back to 17, 69-52. Tynes with the cross-court sling out of bounds. Tommy fans like that one. Reese Hassan on the take, draws the foul. He'll go to the line again. Little whirling dervish move by Reese. A bit like the Tasmanian Devil on the drive there. Body parts of flying in all directions. 1:24 to go in the quarter. He's on the line again. He's pretty good from there. Of course, now he makes the miss on the first, rather. And the miss on the second. Smith on the miss, rebound Hassan. That's going to be Chase Tynes with the foul again. That's going to be, I think, 4 on him. Reese will go to the shoot some more free throws. It is 4 on Tynes. Micah Anderson off the bench. Micah, first year at CPL on Hammonds Plains, Nova Scotia. Checks in. Andy Allen, I think it's the Cheetahs. That's Cheetahs with 2 E's, 1 A at the end, not C-H-E-A. Hassan makes them both this time. $19-point lead for the Tommies. Florian's going to get the foul there. That's just quickness from Jaden Smith. Getting to the tin there, draws the foul. Braden's going to check in for Florian. Be 3 on Harrison. Braden has 2 as he checks in. 1:03 to go in this quarter. Sure, we won't see Florian for the rest of Q3. Tommies, of course, up 18 as we sit right now, and Jaden Smith on the line for the second shot. I will say great work by the towel and broom crew here all evening long. The youngsters have been getting the floor mopped off, so we haven't had to have too many stoppages to clean up the floor. It's off the head of Callahan, right into the hands of the Mystics. Lavoie thought he had the deflection, and instead it's going to be a foul. Called Lavoie on the hold there. It's going to send Callahan to the line. It's a third on Lavoie, and Owen Amos will check in. Again, a shout out to the folks in Cape Breton who are watching along here. Pleased to have you. Hope you come back for the rest of the weekend. Callahan gets them both. 15-point lead under a minute to go here in the third. Mystics would love to have that around 12. Tommies would love to have it more like 18. There's Callahan on the steal. Knocked out of bounds by the Tommies off the Mystics. Technical foul there on Jaden Smith. That was interesting because I thought sure that was deflected out off the Tommies. Smith, whatever he said, reacted, wasn't well accepted by the official. Hassan to the line, misses the technical. It'll be Tommy's ball though now. Braden out for Amos. Big bucket if it goes. Technical foul now on Coach De Palma. So we got the first foul goes on Micah Anderson. So this will be what Littleton is shooting here, I think. No, that was a technical that he was shooting first, clearly. Now the 2 shots, that's the second. Leaving that short was Jaden Smith. Owen Amos on the rebound. Back for Littleton. That's going to be Micah Anderson on the foul again. Now Anderson picks up the foul on the block and the technical foul. So that's 3 technicals in quick succession on MSVU. A little frustration here in the fourth quarter, late third quarter as they're trailing. So now Littleton to the line. Tommies convert that one. Now we'll have 2 more free throws for the bonus. So these 2 will be to push the lead to 20. Really interesting game. You look at it from the Mystics' perspective. They were up and playing with a lot of confidence early. Tommies took a timeout, then they took the lead. You could sort of see the demeanor of the Mystics change. And I said it at the time, you could sort of see it happen. 0.6 in the quarter, the opportunity here for another shot and score for the Mystics. And now kind of, unraveling just a little bit. 3 technicals in really short succession on reactionary comments, really. At least 2 of them reactionary comments, I believe. 2 calls on the floor. So a little bit of regrouping here between quarters for the Mystics. Let's see if they can get back on the positive side of things. Down 20, 76-56. So that's a 30-point quarter for the Tommies, after a 28-point quarter in Q2. Minute 45 before the start of the fourth. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Ken Gould tournament here on Tommies TV on YouTube. One back, minute and a half away from Q4. So for the Mystics to start this quarter, Adam Callahan is 4. 23 is Micah Anderson. 13, Sam Gillett. 14, Sam Gilmore. Not sure we've seen 13 and 14 together on the court. And 7 is Jaden Smith. For the Tommies, 11 is McCarthy. 3 is Littleton. Amos 10, Lavoie 13. And somewhere in the corner, I think, is Reese Hassan, number 4. Yes, it is Reese, number 4. Owen Amos with the toes in the tulips. Actually, it was the heels in the tulips for Owen Amos. Steps on the sidelines, in other words. Out of bounds, over to the Mystics. Gilmore can't get the shot to go. Amos Littleton launches the 3. That's good. Littleton's got to have a number of points in this one. Again, we're not keeping stats here this weekend other than the scorebook, of course. So we don't have a stat pack. Amos jammed a finger on that play somewhere. Putting it back up and in is Micah Anderson. Littleton with another 3. One's down and out and back down again for Jaden Smith. McCarthy on the run scores 2. Offense is fast and furious here to start Q4. Knocked out of bounds by Lavoie. Ethan Tumweeny checks in. Isaac Matheson back in. Jackson Smith back in. Gillett, Matheson. Outside McCarthy for 2. The long 2 for Noah McCarthy. Callahan for 3. That one is off. Rebound McCarthy. He's on the run. Got Hassan far side. Launches a 3. Reese Hassan drills the triple. Tommies plus 29 now. 89-60. Tommies 13 points in 2.5 minutes to start this quarter. Callahan can't get it to go down. Second attempt by Callahan is good. Middleton didn't get that 3 to go. Jackson Smith. For Jaden Smith, tap inside, Matheson doesn't go down. Ahead McCarthy and Lavoie. Long cross-court pass is caught by Hassan, who makes the 3. Tommy's now up 30. What a start to the quarter for Stu. Nice take there by Jaden Smith. Littleton on the spin against Matheson. Littleton in trouble. Smartly throws it out of bounds off of the Mystics. Tommy's already 16 points in the quarter. It's a 16-8 start to the quarter for Stu. Lavoie make it 18-8 start to the quarter for Stu. 94-64. Lavoie with the poke away for Tumweeny. Tumweeny on the lay-in and score. That's a super quick 20 points for the Tommies. Under 4 minutes. Foul on Tumweeny, his 3rd. Team's first of the quarter. Florian checks in. Haven't seen much of Tanner Hoyt here, really, since early in the first half. I wonder if there's an injury to Hoyt or an illness that I didn't pick up. That one's tipped back outside. Mystics get another attempt. There's going to be a rebounding foul. Sitting the deck was Jaron Gallant, number 22. It's going to be the 4th on Ethan. Ethan will come out. Tumweeny. Owen Amos back in. Tough catch there from Kyle Racky. River Lance gets the ball back. Vince Littleton is out of bounds. Nice finish there. Matheson over Harrison Florian. Takeaway there, and nice lead pass. Matheson again on the run with the score. Good run out by the Mystics. Certainly no quit in the Mystics bunch. I bet you wouldn't be a Mystic very long for Coach DePalma if that were the case. Jaden Smith to the corner, Isaac Matheson. Isaac Matheson makes the three. Little run for the mound here on the Tommies. Back for Florian. Pass is a little too hot for Harrison. Reese Hassan will check back in. This will be for Noah McCarthy. So it'll be Hassan and Littleton, the backcourt. Littleton with the takeaway. Littleton keeps it, looks to go off glass. Rebound Matheson. I think Matheson's had a decent game, I think, for the Mystics. Again, I wish we had the stat pack here so I could have a great look after the game and see what really went on. Kyle Rocky. Hassan right down Broadway. Thought he was holding his ankle there for a second, but I guess he's okay. Zach Votor see his first action for STU. In for Vince Littleton. Micah Anderson will check in. Tommy's up 23 with 3:34 to go here on the clock. Florian's going to travel on the inbound play. Good defense by Rocky. 3:32. We're going to mop the floor a little bit. Good work there by the towel crew. That's Zach Keddy, number 9. Second year out of Timberley, Nova Scotia, who's checked in for the Mystics. 22 is Gallant. Gallant taken away by Amos. Up for River Lands. Lands on the spin, stop, pop, left it short. Florian on the rebound. Florian fouled on the put back. I think by Racky, yes it is. Gonna be his first. Team's actual first of this quarter. So not so many fouls in this quarter. The Tommies went on a big scoring run to start the quarter. Mystics have since closed the gap, but we were at a 30-point game here at one point, I believe. Florian with a make. He's going to be in double digits. Braden in for Harrison Florian. Probably won't see Harrison again in this one. Votor against Anderson. See if Zach can make him work. That's a backcourt. The time the toe was on the Tulips, very clearly. River Lands on the inbound. For Zach Votor. Votor out of a Cole St. Anne. Tumweeny. Amos on the rebound. Amos, Votor. Lands. Votor knocked away. Got it back, 24-second violation, Tommies. It's going to go over to the Mystics, 2:30 to go. Tommies plus 25. Cole Power will inbound. Power, first year out of Elmwood High School in Deer Lake, Newfoundland. That's Gallant. Keddy, we've got a foul called. Goes on Riverlands. 14 on the shot clock. 2:13 on the game clock here, Q4. Tommies in control. Nice take there by Mikhail Racky. Racky, first year out of Halifax. I believe Ross A. Netherwood and Horton High for Racky. Braden on the take, draws the foul. Going to be on Racky, his second. Second on the team this quarter. Checking in for the Tommies is number 12. This is Caden LaValle. LaValle, first year out of Oromocto. The Blues' top defensive player and team MVP was Caden LaValle. Athletic kid, was watching him in warm-ups. Putting on a bit of a dunk show was Caden LaValle. We'll need to spend some time, I think, in the weight room to get a little bit stronger here as the grows into the collegiate body. LaValle certainly athletic enough. Votor has that knocked out of bounds off of Votor. Tommy's 100 now. Owen Amos has the pass picked off by Zach Keddy. But it goes out of bounds off of Keddy. Stay Tommy's ball. Braden outside Amos. Rebound. Braden fights for it. Gets tangled up there. Technical foul called on the Mystics bench. That's 4 technical fouls. Tommies will shoot 1. Not sure who was called there, just called on the bench. Someone down at the end. Can't see the faces there, nor do I need to, as it's a bench technical. That was being said, the officials have had quite enough of it here with 1:08 to play. Fun but long day here. Day 1 of the Ken Gould is wrapping up. Back underway tomorrow at noon. It'll be the Mystics and the the Mystics and the Mounties. Women, they go at noon. The men, the same 2 schools at 2. Tommies and the Hurricanes, women at 4, men at 6 tomorrow. Come on down. Remember, you're coming down by the Tommy season pass. Get you some discounts. Some great pubs and restaurants around town. The Rogue, St. Louis Bar and Grill. Braden was his 3rd block of the game at the very least. No stats aren't being kept, but that would be at least 3. As well, bring some money, some great treats here for the kids. Cotton candy, popcorn, some great treats from Mars Canada as well. Anything better than a nice gooey Mars bar when you're looking for a little bit of chocolate? LaValle on the takeaway for Braden. Braden for Amos. Amos fouled. He'll go to the line. Micah Anderson right out the end door. Now he's back. Amos on the make, 101.75, 30.3 seconds left. Tommies have controlled since pretty well the midway part of the second quarter when they really started pouring it on. A little stretch there. Mystics have made a couple little runs. In fact, they got it down to be 15 or under in the third quarter, and the Tommies started the fourth quarter with a big run. Pushed it up over 30. It now sits at 27. Amos again checks the finger. He's got jammed up a couple times. Need some ice packs there. Maybe a little tape in the buddy method. Tape a couple of them together. Shot made by Jaron Gallant. What's wrong with Amos's hand? He's still holding it there. For Miramichi, he's pretty tough. This one will end a 25-point victory for the Tommies. 102-77 STU. So it is the Mountie women, the Mountie men, the Mystic women, and the Tommy men picking up victories on day one of the Ken Gould. On back tomorrow, we do this all over again, starting at noon, where it will be, as mentioned, Holland and Mount St. Vincent getting us underway. No, pardon me. Mount Allison and Mount St. Vincent getting us underway. Men and women, 12 and 2, STU versus Holland College, 4 and 6, women and men respectively. Folks, it's been a great day one. Hope to see you here for day two. If not, follow along online. For everyone here at St. Thomas, thanks to Alice, producer, once again, fine work all day long. Haven't mentioned her enough. And everyone here at the Tommies, hope to hear from you tomorrow. Come on down to the gym. Watch along online. I'm Bill Gibson. Have a great night, folks.